Welcome to the Cereal and Grape Juice Show.
Yay!
All right. Thank you very much, as usual. All right. Today's a big day. Today's a good day. Today's a fun day. Today's Friday. Got my new headphones. I think I was the first place to deliver for the Amazon driver. I think they start delivering at about 11 a.m. Eastern my time, and that's when I refresh the page, and all of a sudden it says, you're the next stop. I was like, really? Yeah. Got my lovely new phones. They sound lovely, only 20 bucks. The previous ones were also only 20 bucks, and they thing up here snapped after 6 months. So this could be the same thing. Well, if it is, it is. What can you do? Today's going to be fun. Today we're going to finish this current tune, the Scott Landon Ballads for the Lads animation, which also includes the political ad for Shank the Bull Scheitman at the beginning. So we're going to complete the drunken section, which is the end, and then afterwards we're going to go back, we're going to add the text where it's needed, and then make any final adjustments, and be done. Courtesy of me. You're welcome. Okay. So what frame are we on? Let's say we're starting at an even Fusion chat for the notes. And a thank you to the new sub that we got the last 2 days. Got 2 new ones. So whoever you are.
Yay!
There you go. Thank you very much. Hopefully you'll stick around and not be like those people who are like, oh, screw this guy. He's got man boobs. I'm unsubbing. So yeah, don't be a man boobsist. Okay. So let us go back a bit. See what we've done. Okay.
Lovely boobies. But that's not all. If you order right now, you'll also receive Scott Landon's Ballads for the Lads, the drunk version. She called it soccer. So I told her to get out.
Alright. So here we go. Start with the blinks as we usually do. Eyes open, closed.
Called it soccer. So I told her to get out. And then she made fun of my penis. I think that was a wee bit uncalled for. I mean, it's a wee bit small, but I think it's okay. Okay, baby, small penis.
Okay. 7,200. 7,200 frames. Doing it all myself. I think that deserves a crunchy Cheez-It. Okay. Guys, let's do some head tilts.
Called it soccer. I told her to get out.
Where we at? Where we at, man? 73. There. Okay, so copy paste that keyframe, copy paste that keyframe.
And then she
Bring that over here.
and then she made she made fun of my
Stand still.
she made fun of my penis.
We don't need that, we'll just bring this one over. Yep.
Penis.
Let's have him look down at his wanger now. Okay, so that means we're gonna have to get the eyes. Step them. Oh, stop blinking again. Let's just do the tilt and move. Actually, he'll just be looking at it.
I think that was a weird.
And he'll be looking back at everybody. Step him. Always save your work. Big clown.
I think that was a weep. Uncalled for. Was a wee bit uncalled for. I mean,
Have him look down at it again. A wee bit uncalled for. I believe it's this one. Yep.
for. I mean,
Not really looking at it, is he? We're looking. Okay, but yeah, let's adjust that real quick. There. Take that and copy and paste it back at the original one where we put it. Right there.
I think that was a wee bit uncalled for. I mean, it's It's a wee bit small, but I think it's so. I think it's okay.
Yeah. Step them balls with the eye variety, baby. Always save that work. You never know. Happened to me. It's on stream, live stream. Spent like 2 hours syncing mouths for an animation project. Saving constantly. It's on the stream. Saving. And then I go back the next day, and all of a sudden, nothing saved at all. So it must have been a program problem, but yeah, just in case, always save.
Okay, baby.
You know what, we'll have him, like that. So let's take a swig.
It's okay. Okay, baby. Small pea.
Right there. So we'll have him fade out here. Fade out for a second. I said, fade it for a second, you clowns.
Baby, small penis.
Not his head, his entire, you idiot. There. Right? Fade them out. From there to there. A lovely, full second.
Small penis.
And is killed. Oh, yeah, baby, small penis. Ah, shit. Hey. Oh, there you are. Why are you way down there? Shit.
Small penis.
Okay. Go back and move his arms a bit. Maybe even some upper body. This probably not upper body, but yeah. Need the left arm. We need the left arm. You know, might have to. Did we? Yes, we did. So might want to move the left arm up here. Okay.
Hold it. Sucker. Suck. So I told her to get out. And then she made. And then
Just see how does it look with the upper body moving. Not that way, idiot. Might work. Let me see. You just keep it like this. We're not gonna do the upper body.
And then she made fun of my penis.
Save the work.
And then she made fun of my penis.
Wait. Maybe we should have him take a swig here. When is his head? Do the ooh mouth here. Right? I don't think he's gonna go any further with this. There we go. So we'll close his eyes here, actually.
She made fun of my penis.
Okay, and then he's not gonna move his head here. He's having a nice weed drink. Where'd you go? 74. 74, 34. There. She called it soccer. There, take this one and paste it there. You do a wee head move. Then
I think that was. I think that was a wee bit uncalled for. called for? I mean, I
move the arm back right here, or here. Move the arm back. Wait, not yet. Like that. Goes behind the torso.
for? I mean, I it's a wee. It's a wee bit small, but it's a wee bit small, but I think a bit small, but I think it's okay. Okay.
Have him take another swig right here. Yeah. So, he'd close. It's going there. Bring your left arm up again. To right there. Where did he take his the first swig? We need this. Copy that.
It's okay. Okay, baby. Baby, small peen.
Okay. So then it goes.
Yes. Send 50 quid.
More text in there. So now let's bring in Ralphin. Chippy-doodle Ralphin. The Ralph tolls.
She called it soccer. So I told her to get out. And
right here. We'll zoom in the camera on him. The cameras are stuffed, aren't they? Yep. So 7330.
and then she made fun of my penis.
We'll zoom back out there. I think it was a wee bit uncalled for.
I think that was a wee bit uncalled for. I mean,
zoom in again.
I think that was a wee bit uncalled for. I mean, it's a wee bit small, but I think it's okay. Okay, babe. It's a wee bit small, but I think it's okay. Oh.
Eh.
Okay, baby, small penis.
Bring in Mr. Geraldo.
So I told her to get out. And then she made fun of my penis. I think that was a wee bit uncalled for. I mean, it's a wee bit small, but I think it's okay. Oh.
Where are these routes?
Okay.
I'll go with that one. Okay, baby, small wanger. I'll go like this. Like that. What we're doing here is we're setting an anchor point. And then we can go like that. And let's get this normalized. Okay. And we'll cycle these. How's that look?
Baby,
Slower. Say 9. How's that look?
Okay, baby, small. Okay, baby.
And then it'll stop.
Small. Baby, small penis.
And then he's gonna fade out here. Okay.
Okay, baby. Hey baby, small penis.
Eh. There. Pause for a little bit. And the upper body.
Small penis.
Then we have text in here.
Send 50 quid to Scott Landon album. 1
Quid.
Cereal and Grape Juice Boulevard. Brainstorm.
Then he's gonna.
Storm.
And then Landon's gonna come back. Which Landon was it? That was it was this one. Landon 2. Yeah, we'll have him still drinking. Should put this arm. Let me see this arm. The right arm.
She
Yeah, we'll do that.
called it soccer. So I told her to get out. And then she made fun of my penis. I think that was a wee bit uncalled for. I mean, it's a wee bit small, but I think it's okay. Okay, baby, small penis. Send
Lovely. Send 50 quid.
50 quid to Scott Landon album. 1 Cereal and Grape Juice Boulevard. Brainstorm.
Do that earlier. There. The heat. Okay. There. And then the arm again. And we'll grab this one. This one. Yep. The hell was that?
I'm
And here. There.
I'm
At about frame 8,000. Easy to remember.
I mean, really? What's wrong with a tiny penis? Something's not right with that woman in the head. Tell you that.
He'd.
I mean, really? 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 What's wrong with really? What's wrong with a tiny What's wrong with a tiny penis?
Oh, what was he to do? Step the eyeballs. Give a lovely save. Take a swig of water.
Something's not.
Why not?
Something's not right. Something's not right with that woman in with that woman in the head. that woman in the heat. Tell you that.
Tell you that.
Tell you that. Tell you that.
And then it goes to the socials. Thanks for watching. Blah, 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 blah.
Tell you that.
Okay, so then right here is where all this would go. There, and we'd bring in the socials. Don't see the copyright, but what can you say? Well, there's copyright and socials. All I see is the stuff. Why could just write the copyright? Copyright! Doesn't have to go that long. We're at 286 seconds. Let's go to 285 and even 10 seconds. So, and at 85, 50. Okay. Okay. So now we go back and we add the texts that we need. Okay. Forever Landon's album started. Started here. Shitement. Okay. 1650 using chat for the notes. There we go.
Boopsy Music proudly presents the musical event that's been a long time in the making. Scott Landon's debut album, Scott Landon's Ballads for the Lads, featuring the amazing instrumental and vocal talents of Maestro Chip Ralphton. What was I
Okay.
to do? Oh, what was he to do? I'd absolutely had it. Absolutely had it.
So right here is when we say, she called it soccer. You need a folder. Well, let's first get the text in there. So. She. Soccer. So I called it quits. Now. I should just say she called it soccer. That's what I'm saying. Fade it in. Oh, we'll make it invisible and then we'll fade it in. Let's get the text in there and then we'll go back.
She called it soccer. She called it soccer. So I called it quits. Oh, he called.
And there it'll fade out. So where does it come? Well, we'll see where it comes in. Where does it come in? 26. Making it even 26.50 that it comes in. Okay. Yeah. Make this a step. Okay. Invisible. 26.50. Right about there. Okay, so fade that in. Actually, start putting this in its own folder now. The texts. Group with selection. Okay. Texts. Okay. Okay, now it'll fade in.
She called it soccer. She called it soccer. So I called it quits. Oh, he called it quits.
Now we'll fade it out.
Yeah, yeah. Finally, an album of powerful ballads meant for the lads, featuring such emotional hits as She Bicycle Kicked Me Out of Her Life.
Okay, we'll just have it. Okay. She me out of her life. Okay. 3228-ish. Okay, so you're gonna go invisible. And like that, right? Fine.
What was I to What was I to do? Oh, what was he to do? I'd absolutely had it. Absolutely had it.
We already did this, okay.
She called it soccer. She called it soccer. So I called it quits. Oh.
Let me see how that looks rendered. The word. It's fine. Or let's see now. It's gonna do that other shit. We'll do with the other text.
Oh, he called it quits. Yeah, yeah. Finally, an album of powerful ballads meant for the lads, featuring such emotional hits as She Bicycle Kicked Me Out of Her Life. Believe it. I was to make her my wife. Make her his wife. She
That's where it's gonna fade in. Go back. We'll step you. And just, why not? We'll step you as well.
She bicycle kicked me out of her life, but that's okay. Oh, that's okay. She's a fat slag anyway. Oh, what a fat slag. Whether you're feeling down or having the best day of your life, Scott Landon is here for you. She committed the red card.
Red card against my heart. Red card against my heart. How dare she? How dare she? $39.77. Step you. And invisible. Hello, Sith. See them mud flood? Yes, I did. It was all over our news channels at work. Crazy. She committed a red card against me here.
Here for you. She committed.
Okay. Here's where it'll fade. I should let it fade in once he's there. Right here's where it'll fade in. And China's blaming Nepal, and Nepal is blaming China. I say blame humans, because nature kicks our ass. You ain't gonna friggin' hold up against Mother Nature.
Committed the red card against my heart. Oh, a red card. She thought it'd be
We'll fade him out there. Give it a save.
funny to blow a fart. Blow a fart. Right in my face. Oh, in his face. In my face. It smelled like bologna and vinegar. I woke up in a fright. In a fright. And oh my, what a sight. What a sight, baby. Oh.
Oh my god, these songs are ridiculous. I've never met an uglier than you. Ah. 48.89. Okay, step that. Invisible that. 489. Step that. You'll have it fade in here.
Oh, I've never met an uglier bitch than you. Than you, baby. I look at you and I think to myself, what, oh, what did I do to end up with you, bitch?
Fuck's sakes.
Scott Landon's Ballads for the Lads has songs for every occasion, with such classics as...
Okay, now we gotta, pretty sure you can create a scroll here, right? Crawl, scroll. I know you can do it, it's just a matter of work. Or I could just do it manually. Let's do it manually.
shite in the middle
Oh, we don't need that yet.
of the night, or her
Shite in the middle of the night. Okay, step that. We're at 56, 50, and 2. 56, 50, and 2 is where we're at. 56, 52, frame 5,000, 56, 52. Fade that in.
haggis made me shite. Made him shite. Ooh, yeah. In the middle of the night.
Get the shit out of there before he starts dancing. They need to see the dance.
Middle of the night. The shite was flowing. Oh, the shite was flowing, yeah. Scott Landon's Ballads for the Lads has it all. Timeless classics like there's nothing
Okay, now we need crawls. Okay, so we need There's Nothing Under My Kilt. There's nothing under my kilt. Okay.
kilt.
Bangers and mash.
Bangers and mash. And the destined to be #1 hit, Bagpipes of Love.
Okay.
In the middle of the night. The shite was flowing. Oh, the shite was flowing, yeah.
And we'll just
Scotland.
fade these tunes in. We won't scroll them. We'll just fade them in.
Landon's Ballads for the Lads has it all. Timeless classics like there's nothing.
So about 6,060. Okay. So invisible these. Invisible these. No, 6,060.
There's nothing under my.
Fade that in. To do this, we'll fade. Step 60, 78-ish. You will also be a step 60, 78.
There's nothing under my kilt.
And then bangers and mash will come in. Okay. Into the board, give you a step 6129-ish. You steppy.
Nothing under my kilt. Bangers and mash. And the desk.
Fade both of them out. Okay.
Bangers and mash. And the destined to be #1 hit, Bagpipes of Love. love.
Bagpipes of love. Step 6284. Step yet. 284. Fade it in. Might have to make it immune to camera. Pretty sure we're gonna tap it here.
She had bagpipes of love. Bagpipes of love. Bag.
Why'd you disappear? Oh, because of the camera change. So we can fade it out here, so it doesn't matter.
Of love. Bagpipes of love. So much love in those bagpipes. She had bagpipes of love. And her boobs were lovely too. Oh, such lovely boobies.
Wondering if I should put some things throughout the saying. So romantic. Musical awesomeness or whatever. The mudfly might have been caused by America because Nepal was criticizing tiny hats. Who knows?
But that's not all.
Now we put the that's not all.
But
that's not all! You clones! That's not all! Exclamation point. Okay, we gotta make these immune to the camera. Can't do it now. We can't do it while we're in there. Well, we can make this one immune to the camera. 16, let's say an even 6900. Get your ass out of here. Immune to the camera. And invisible. And step. Okay. 6900.
But that.
Shite. What are you doing there? Stay there. Any videos or not, if they're sending a message to the fam. I don't know, who knows? I'm not concerning myself with it. Yeah! Wait, so if that's gonna be immune to the camera, just move it there. There we go. And fade it in right here.
But that's not.
Make it bigger.
But that's not.
Or how about if we... like this. Make it slowly come in. Like that.
But that's not all. If you order
Linear.
But that's not all. If you
And fade out here.
But that's not all. If you order right now, you'll also
Nice, we'll put that in. Order now for a fantastic bonus. $69.99. Okay, gonna do the same for you, make you immune to the camera. She had bagpipes love. Bagpipes love. Her pipes were bagpipey, yeah. And you get your ass in there. We don't need that. Fade it in here. No. Do that and push it over. Be fasting for the last 2 days? Right on. Just drink the juice of fruits? Right on. I drink the juice of the gods from the clouds. After I'm done here, I want to go to the grocery store across the street, pick up some red, orange, yellow, and green pepper. Probably not the green, but red, orange, yellow, and yellow to make a chickpea onion pepper dish that I have in my head that I want to make. In my head, it looks and sounds amazing. It's gonna look like a rainbow. Rainbow! See my hernia in my buttocks? The only is not fasting over a week? Damn. How'd you get a hernia in your bum? There.
Right now, you'll...
You didn't fade in. Fade the fuck in. That was no fade in.
Right now.
Slow it down.
Right now, you'll also receive Scott Landon's Ballads for the Lads.
Now it can fade out. When you fast for over 3 days, your feces are completely yellow water. Ah. That's fine, at least it's soft and won't, cause trouble going through your bowels.
The drunk version. She called it soccer.
We'll put up the she called it soccer again here. Or, no, it should be she called it soccer, but drunk version. For her putting too much in leg press machine. Oh, that's what you get, man, when you're trying to be Superman. You're trying to be Superman, simp? Why? She called it soccer drunk version. She called it soccer. She called it soccer. And I called it 7,200 even. There. And step. 200 even. Well, basically my inner muscles. That's between the buttocks and the ow.
Called it.
It's not cool at all. Okay, we'll eventually get rid of the title. Let it come into it. Evidence for 7 years? Damn.
Called it soccer.
That sucks.
So I told her to get out.
Fade it out. Only have to do this fast for 2 weeks. Damn, it's a long time.
And then she made fun of my penis. I think that was a wee bit uncalled for. I mean, it's a wee bit small, but I think it's okay. Okay, baby, small penis.
Okay. And now we have the information of how you can order. It's where it's using chat for the notes. Chat for the notes. 7770 is where we're gonna.
Send 50 quid to Scott Landon album. 1 Cereal and Grape Juice Boulevard, Brainstorm.
Simple enough. Okay. Send. I don't have the pound symbol, so just say 50 quid. Quid to Scott Landon album. 1 cereal and grape juice. BLBD. Brainstorm. She called it soccer. I will heal because having this hernia does reduce your energy or life force. Drink plenty of fluids, and then when you're done your fasting, have plenty of fiber. Keep your poops soft. Yeah, 7770. Okay, so we'll make this immune to the camera as well. Here we go. Make it immune to the camera, yeah, baby. Yeah. It's invisible, right? I did say, yeah. It's freaking annoying. No, it's not. There, now it is. $7,770. So now we don't need this money penny. Okay. No, but I will go back eating. I'll eat tons of meat and cheese and fiber.
Penis.
Keep them poodles soft. Because you're getting old, Sith. Getting old like me. I was your age like 2 months ago. That's how fast it happens the older you get. You just
Send
age, and age.
Send 50 quid to Scott.
Okay, I want to also have the pictures of the albums here as well. So let's bring in both versions. Where are they? You're 41? Yeah, I was 41 like 2 months ago. Now I'm 50. It's gonna fly, you'll see. You're gonna be 50 next week and you're gonna be like, wow, NAIRBY was right. Fucking aging is quick as hell. I'm 50, not 51. I'll be 51 in December, which is about tomorrow. Put it in there, yeah. And you'll be 50 next week. You'll see. She called it soccer, so I called it quits. We're almost done this tune. Okay, so we got that, and that, and that. Set an anchor point right there so we can play with them. And we got this one, that, and this. Set an anchor point. Tomorrow we're watching, tomorrow's Saturday. We're watching 9 to 5 with Dolly Parton to celebrate her life as she unfortunately passed away at 80 years old. Yep. Working 9 to 5. Let's see how this looks. 50-year-old Russian dude with a 20-year-old woman as a couple. Well, he must have some good money. And or a large wanger.
Send 50 quid to Scott Landon album.
Drunk version, get your ass into the void. There. Girl was happy with the dude. Dolly Parton was always happy and nice, and I have a theory about that. I told Freeman about it yesterday on my yesterday's live stream. I think the reason Dolly Parton was always so happy and nice is because her man, who she was married to for decades, just made her turn her body into his own personal amusement park every night and sent her to work the next day happy. Because if I was married to her, especially back in the 70s and 80s, yeah, anytime she'd let me play with that body, I would have.
Send 50 quid to Scott Landon album. 1 Cereal and Grape Juice Boulevard, Brainstorm.
Get massive. Yes, she did. I don't know if they were, I don't think they were always real, but back in the early 80s, like in the 9 to 5 movie and in the movie Best Little Whorehouse in Texas, like she was curvy, especially in the Whorehouse movie, and they looked real, they seemed real, but I remember back then they body shamed her. So she ended up losing a ton of friggin' weight, and then it exposed how her boobs were fake. But yeah, but back when she had, you know, the curves and was, you know, had some meat on her, they seemed real to me.
Norm.
So let's fade these out right here. Looked like a corn actress when young. She was slamming back then. Oh my god. She and Elvira were my 2 main puberty favorites as far as celebrities go. Do I think she was a hoe? No. Like I said, I think her husband just had a field day with that body every night and sent her to work happy. Sent her out happy. But no, I don't, because she was married for decades, and her husband died last year. I think she's one of the very few legit good people who ever existed. At least in my lifetime. She called it soccer. Okay, so we need the texts. So this can fade out here. Husband had a big schlong probably. Who knows? Like I said, if I was married to her, holy crap, I would have gone crazy with that body every night she'd let me. Working 9 to 5.
I mean, really, what's wrong with your tiny penis? Something's not right with that woman in the head, tell you that.
Okay. So now we just need to add the 2026 shit. And any final adjustments, and this tune is ready to be rendered and uploaded. Okay. Hey, look! That's 2026! She called it Soccer the Clown, you friggin' hag! What you doing? Hasn't he called Soccer? So that should be... Oh, we don't need the 2026 here, actually. We need it at the end. There. Dolph Lundgren said to have a massive slump. No idea. No idea. That's me spelling out the word brainstorm on the piano. That right there. What did I say earlier? 70 something? 77, 70. Let's go to 8,000. 8,000. Watch Rocky. I have all the Rocky movies. Rocky 2 is my favorite one. Followed by Rocky 1, then Rocky 4, then Rocky 3. Rocky 5 was kind of fucking garbage.
I mean, really, what's wrong with your tiny penis? Something's not right with that woman in the head.
Look at that. Right. Let's see, now we can just bring this in. Say, you're visible. It'll be visible right there. You did date that black model, Grace Jones. Yes, Sylvester did? Yeah, I remember her. People talk about how she was, like, so beautiful and blah, blah, blah. I thought she was way too skinny. And she was bald, which does nothing for me on a woman. Okay, let's see if there's any final adjustments. Let's go watch the whole thing right now. Okay, here we go. Scott Landon's Ballads for the Lads album ad plus Shank the Bullshitman political ad. Here we go.
The following message was paid for.
Get your ass back here, please.
The following message was paid for by Shank the Bullshitman for mayor. Do you think taxes are too high?
This is Ryan C from 8485.
Vote for me, Shank Scheitman, and I'll lower them. Do you think taxes are too low? Vote for me, Shank Scheitman, and I'll raise them.
I don't think I like that camera shot. Because you can't see Wally Plonker putting his arm on him. So we don't need to see the courthouse. That looks too chopped off. You know what? Fuck it. We'll just keep it as it was. Zoom in a little more, actually, maybe. Right there. You know, thinking about the 80s makes you think what a great time it was. Yes, it was, man. Great shows, no internet. Kind of wholesome.
Raise them. Do you want lots of free stuff, like money and fabulous prizes? Then vote for me, Shank Scheitman. I'm Shank Scheitman, and I'm running for mayor of Brainstorm. And I promise to give you anything you want if you just vote for me. So why not do just that and vote Shank the Bull Scheitman? I'm Shank Scheitman, candidate for mayor, and I approve this message.
Okay, so Scheitman's fine.
Boopsy Music proudly presents the musical
Save it.
event that's been a long time in the making.
Did I see something weird there?
Presents the musical event that's been a long time in the making. Scott Landon's debut album, Scott Landon's Ballads for the Lads.
Rachel's beautiful women. I'm not a big fan of some of the 80s hairstyles on women. Another thing I didn't care for on the women back then was when they had the shoulder pads in their friggin' outfits. So it made I never liked that shit. Like, my mom and I were watching I have to sneeze. A second. My mom and I have been watching a classic 80s and early 90s British comedy show called Only Fools and Horses. And one of the women on it, Cassandra, that's her name, Rodney's wife. Like, not only is she really skinny with no boobs, but today's episode, she had the shoulder pads. It just looks so bad. That shit looks so bad. It looks so bad on the women. I hated it. Aerobic bikini. Oh yeah, those were good. The aerobic bikinis, man. 20-minute workout. That workout show, 20-minute workout. I remember that being on at like 7 in the mornings before school. And it was just, you know, 3 hot women just bending over and shit for the camera. I can't imagine many people had worked out to that show.
Landon's Ballads for the Lads.
Some of these women have firm asses, yeah.
Featuring the amazing instrumental and vocal talent.
But I dig the 70s hair. The 70s thick, full hair on the babes was great.
Talents of Maestro.
Like Dolly Parton's hair in 9 to 5. How it's like a big round thing. It like at least she had the boobs and the curves.
Chip Ralphton. What was I to do? Oh, what was he to do? I'd absolutely had it. Absolutely had it.
Don't tell me you would not go with a woman that is a beautiful and slim. Oh yeah, but she has to have a good personality. Because like I've said before, a shit personality can make a hot woman very ugly to me. The one who played Wonder Woman, who Linda Carter, oh she was fine. Mm-hmm.
She called it soccer. She called it soccer. So I called it quits. Oh, he called it quits. Yeah.
Notice how that looks rendered? Be all soft edge? Yeah, look how nice and soft edge that's gonna be. Soft edge, yeah. Yeah. Right.
Yeah. Finally, an album.
My 80s favorites as far as the babes, the celebrities were Dolly Parton, Elvira. That was probably it, because as far as TV shows, other TV shows, I watched Different Strokes, and there were no hotties on that. I didn't think the daughter, Kimberly Drummond, was hot. I watched some Facts of Life. Blair from the Facts of Life. I didn't think much of her back then, but when I look back on her now and see her with that full, thick 80s hair and shit, she was stunning. Lisa Whelchel. Supergirl? You mean from back then? I don't know who that was. I have no problem with the one who played Supergirl in the recent movie. I haven't seen the movie, but the girl who played her is in a few early episodes of House of the Dragon, and she was really, really good. Millie Alcock.
Of powerful ballads meant for the lads, featuring such emotion.
Helen Slater. It's a familiar name, but I can't put a face to the name.
Emotional hits as "She Bicycle Kicked Me Out of Her Life." I couldn't believe it.
See, I was all about the big boobs from an early age, since the first grade. My first grade teacher, she had big boobs, and that's when I was totally big boobs, or nothing at all. Not interested. With Helen Slater in the age. Let's see. Let's goggle her. Helen. Dang these beastly fingers. Slater. 80s. Careful, there might be some fakes with boobs on here. Yeah, she's alright. No, back then I wouldn't have gone for her. Because as I said, I was all about the big titties. All about the big titties. Who did I see recently? On it was on the episode. I deleted it from my computer. On the episode of Only Fools and Horses from this morning with my mom, the woman was an extra. She didn't have any lines. She was just in the background for like 5 seconds. She was a blonde and she was damn fine. Yeah, man. Let me just let's see. Dolly Parton 80s. Yeah. Right here, Dolly Parton 80s. Careful, there might be some fakes coming up. Here is awful. This is when after they body shamed her and she lost a bunch of weight, and yeah. But yeah, it's awesome. Where is she in Dolly Parton Let's see. Whorehouse. Whorehouse. There we go. Oh my god. Dolly Parton from Best Little Whorehouse in Texas. Oh my god. Yep. Look at that. And then they body shamed her. Said she was fat. Fuck that. Didn't they say bottom in the 90s? You got a shot of her. It says red lingerie. Yeah. They body shamed her and she went down to that. Awful. Awful, awful, awful. 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 Just terrible. Terrible.
I was to make her my wife, make her his wife. She bicycle kicked me out of her life, but that's okay. Oh, that's okay. She's a fat slag anyway. Oh, what a fat slag. Whether you're feeling...
Apparently she refused Hollywood roles. Who, Dolly or Helen Slater? But let me see if... Let me look up Helen Slater. Like, her IMDb. Was she in anything that I've seen? Because I know the name. The name sounds very familiar. Given opportunities to play in some movies that said no. Helen Slater's IMDb. She's only known for 2 movies. Wow. Oh, no, there's more. So, her last... Well, she's still going. The Rookie. Don't watch that. Supergirl TV series. Let's go down to early. Early. Okay, Another World. Never watched it. Supergirl. Never watched it. Legend of Billie Jean. I've heard of the movie. I remember hearing about it, but never watched that. Secret of My Success with Michael J. Fox. Heard of that, never watched it. City Slickers, saw it years ago, never paid attention to it. She was in Seinfeld. She was on Seinfeld as Becky Gelke? I had Seinfeld on DVD. Let me actually look that up. Becky Gelke. Helen Slater. B-E-C-K. Becky Gelke. Okay, what was that episode? Incredible Becky, the Good Samaritan. Becky is the longtime crush of Jerry, whom he famously sports wearing blue sweatpants. Scott is so good looking. I don't remember anything. Would you stop with that shit? Crushed on for a long time. And begins dating a woman named Angela, who he met when he hit a parked car. It turns out that the parked car belonged to Becky Gelke. Jerry goes to her apartment to apologize and pay for the damage, and Becky thanks him, but believes Jerry was the one who hit her car and slams the door in his face. Huh. I don't really remember much of her, but I think she looks better here than she... Some women look better when they age. Dolly Parton refused sitcom roles in Hollywood, specifically playing traditional housewife and singing. You know, Dolly Parton didn't have to do what she didn't want to do, man. I'm sure she was also offered a lot of adult film roles, obviously.
Down or having the best day of your life, Scott Landon is here for you. She committed the red card against my heart. Oh, a red card. She thought it'd be funny to blow a fart. Blow a fart. Right in my face. Oh, in his face. And my face. It smelled like bologna and vinegar.
How does that look combined? Go back there.
My face. It smelled like bologna.
How does that all look? It's not too... Oh, it's fine.
Bologna and...
Yeah, Dolly I've only made a couple of guest appearances on shows, I think. Or maybe not. I'm sure she made an appearance on Sesame Street.
Vinegar. I woke up in a fright, and oh my, what a sight, baby. Oh, I've never met an uglier bitch than you, baby. I look at you and I think to myself, what, oh, what did I do to end up with you, bitch?
Yep, that jingle, I've never met an uglier bitch than you, popped into my head one day over 20 years ago. Yeah, many Hollywood actors that begin in semi-nude porn movies. Yeah. Hell, Sylvester Stallone was in a softcore. I think it was called The Italian Stallion. I saw a clip of it years ago, like my teenage years, where he walks in and you see his ass, you don't see his wanger, but he walks in and joins an orgy.
Scott Landon's Ballads for the Lads has songs for every occasion, with such classics as Shite in the Middle of the Night, or Her Haggis Made Me Shite,
Made him shite.
Ooh, yeah. In the middle of the night, the shite was flowing, oh, the shite was flowing, yeah. Scott Landon's Ballads for the Lads has it all. Timeless classics like There's Nothing Under My Kilt, Bangers and Mash, and the destined to be #1 hit, Bagpipes of Love. She had
Stallone had his time with him. Oh yeah. He was married to Brigitte Nielsen, who had some nice chesticles back in the day.
Bagpipes of Love, Bagpipes of Love.
He's in a show that my mom and I are watching. We're watching a few shows, and one of them is Tulsa King. And bloody hell, Stallone looks... He's obviously had some face work done. You can tell big time.
Bagpipes of love. So much love in those bagpipes. She had bagpipes of love. And her boobs were lovely too. Oh, such lovely boobies. But that...
Okay, so let's see what we did today. As we're done now, we just have to render. Let's take a look at what we did today.
That's not all. If you order right now, you'll also receive Scott Landon's Ballads for the Lads, the drunk version. She called it soccer, so I told her to get out. And then she made fun of my penis. I think that was a wee bit uncalled for. I mean, it's a wee bit small, but I think it's okay. Okay, baby, small penis. Send 50 quid to Scott.
50 quid. Worth every pence. Or pent. Pounds and pence over there.
Landon album. 1 Cereal and Grape Juice Boulevard. Brainstorm. I mean, really, what's wrong with a tiny penis? Something's not right with that woman in the head, tell you that.
Okay, one last thing. The bottle of liquor. By the way, she met Elvis. Who, Dolly? Damn, Elvis used to date Elvira before she became Elvira. And the story is that he broke up with her when he found out she was a virgin. The left arm. The liquor bottle. Some shading in there. She called it soccer, so I called it quits. Got some nice shading in the bottle. So it's gonna start like that. It's gonna be like that the whole time, right? Yep. She said no to marrying Elvis. Elvis. Or Danium. Dude, Dolly? Doesn't surprise me. Dolly was married. I wonder when did, let me see, let me look it up. When did Dolly Parton get married? Dolly Parton got married May 30th, 1966 to Carl Thomas Dean, one of the luckiest motherfuckers in history. Look at this lucky clown sending this babe to work happy every day. Look at this. Get out of here. Look at this nerd. Oh yeah, look, she kind of looks flat here, doesn't she? You lucky bastard. Elvis was there, yeah. Ah, you lucky ass. And the only people at the wedding were Dolly, lucky ass Carl, and Dolly's mother. Wow. She didn't even have a big wedding. If you like, I can share more about the secret to their long marriage. Yeah, what was this? Yeah, tell me what Google assumes was the secret to their long marriage. Okay, how I gotta hear this? What was? Because I say it was him friggin' burying his face in between her legs every night. Often credit success. Near 60-year marriage to Carl Dean, independence, mutual respect for privacy, and a strict rule against arguing. Wow. The no arguing rule. Well, if she was married to me, she wouldn't have time to argue, man, because I'd be busy chowing down on her. Alright, so this tune is ready to be rendered. So we'll render it, and then I gotta put it into DaVinci Resolve in order to get the better audio, and then we'll upload it. So there we go. That's that. And the next tune, the script is already written out. Just a matter of starting to record everything. Gotta also create some props, so that'll be when we start tuning again, which will probably be on Monday, unless I decide to do something this weekend. We'll start creating props we need for the next cartoon. You don't feel hungry? Right on. I do feel hungry. And just in time, too. So I'm going to end the stream, render this, and while it's rendering, go across the street and get those peppers. And then make that pepper chickpea and onion creaminess awesomeness. Alright. So that's that. I don't have metabolic problems, bro. Right on. Still eat that fiber, drink that water. 2 o'clock. Okay, so we will be back later today. Play some game. Maybe I don't know, start a new game or something. Maybe probably South Park Fractured Butthole because it's funny. Right. So we'll end there. Thanks to Sith and Sir and the millions of others. Scott Landon's Ballads for the Lads. Send your 50 quid. Get the bonus drunken version of the album. We will see you next time. Go do stuff, Sith. Fiber and water.